Do not show people what you are doing to test for passion. Let's talk about this. You know, I think a lot of us will embark on a new regime, pick up a new habit, start a new journey, because we are excited about what kind of image it can give us, you know, what kind of social points we could get by showing other people that we are on this path, that we are on this journey. And to that, I would encourage you to first test out your passion for certain things in your own time before bringing it to the world. Otherwise, you can easily delude yourself down many years until like you eventually realize that you've wasted all this time doing something that wasn't authentic to you in the first place. You know, even right now, when I'm speaking in these videos, I actually did this in my own time. I've done over 100 videos in this fashion, and I haven't made them public. You are only seeing, you know, video 200, video 150, like around 150 to 200. At around video 150 to 200, did I start making these videos here public. You know, in that process, I was just testing it out in my own time. I was testing it out if I actually authentically enjoyed the process of speaking, if I authentically enjoyed the process of making these kind of videos. I think that too often we will chase projects in a manner that we are looking for the approval from others because we're excited for that social approval. Now, I still get excited about the social approval that I get from these videos and other videos that I make. That is not the primary factor. Right now, I've rewired my motivation to focus primarily on what is my satisfaction with the product, right? What is my satisfaction with my work? Not what other people think about it. You know, I think about when I'm writing my book, I'm thinking about making sure I'm satisfied with the product before other people are satisfied, right? So even someone could be satisfied with what you've written already, but if I'm not satisfied, then that's the main thing that determines it. You know, a lot of people will start a new hobby. You know, they'll start a new self-improvement regime, like, oh, I'm working out every day, and they'll tell everybody about it, and then they'll get that positive feedback, like, oh wow, you're working out, that's awesome. You know, they'll make posts on social media, and then eventually they stop getting that support. And then they'll stop doing that habit because they've accidentally grounded their motivation in the approval of others, in the social approval. And so the main point of this video here is to watch for that trap. And with that, if you really want to test for motivation, do it in your own time. Don't tell anybody about it. And test for passion. Test for moments where you notice you enjoying something or not. If you can't be satisfied with the hard, putting in the hard work to make something beautiful, then it's probably not for you. I think about me wanting to be better at drawing or whatever. It's like, that would be awesome if I can draw this amazing art and other people can admire it, but I can admire it. But then I'm not going to go tell a bunch of people that I'm going to become an artist. I'm going to then embark on a journey of learning to go through the drudgery of learning how to become an artist, drawing box after cylinder, after cone, after sphere, like just drawing shape after shape. Suffering in silence, suffering in my own time. A lot of times our motivations are grounded in what we think is acceptable by others. And it is only through the internet now do we allow ourselves to ground ourselves into a new tribe. You can see that with, people being obsessed with TV shows and niche hobbies and all that stuff. We're able to find our tribe now, and that's great. But I'm encouraging you to actually have the courage to do something that's authentic to you. Go and climb a mountain and tell nobody about it. Think about that, right? Go climb a mountain, don't take any pictures, and don't tell anybody about it, that you did it. Now, of course, I'm not saying that in the way of like to put yourself at risk and being in danger of like climbing a mountain where there's a bear. But the point is have an experience for you. Right? I think too many of us are so inclined to share to everybody else that we did something. And I see, for example, like my sister, she's like super into taking copious amounts of photos to the point where it actually distracts her massively from being able to just take in and enjoy the experience. Where we're so grounded in that experience of, posting on social media. So there's a couple things here, right, around this theme of just telling other people. But the main thing I want to talk about is just don't delude yourself with thinking you like something when you actually are just looking for the social approval. Right? If you actually genuinely have a New Year's resolution, write it down for yourself, but don't tell anyone about it. Because then that will show to yourself, like, hey, are you actually serious about it? Now, I know there's other people that say, like, oh, if you tell other people about it, then, like, you have more of a chance to complete it. And maybe that's true. But I feel like there is that facet there where we will write all these challenges for ourselves and we'll post it to the world. And we'll do it with an intention of like getting that social approval. And so I'm here to say, like, no, don't tell anyone. And this is especially true when really figuring out what you want out of life. This is the best application for this philosophy, is where you're trying to figure out what you want to do for hours and hours a day for the rest of your life. If you want to learn how to paint, go and take a paint class and don't tell anyone else about it. Go take a sculpting class or whatever, right? If you want to learn how to sculpt. If you want to learn how to code, go take a coding course in your own time. Don't tell anybody about it. It's such that you can just give yourself that permission to really authentically lean in. Because a lot of people will check in when you tell people something like that. Oh, I'm learning coding. And then, like, you end up you don't like it, but then you got to explain to all the other people you told. Right? Just mitigate that process and just have the courage to just lean into something without telling anyone about it. And I think doing it this way will allow you to do your own tests for passion in whatever you choose. And it will allow you to get a better chance at achieving your life purpose. So, with that, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.